Hi people, it's Archivist here, coming at you with a quick review for Cities Skylines. Like most good city builders, Cities Skylines has the dangerous ability to suck you into a kind of trance, only to let you emerge several hours later when it seems as if mere minutes have passed. There always seems to be something to fix, and it's hard to step away from an imperfect city. It might be that your industry doesn't have a sufficient workforce, or that people are getting sick with no hope of help due to a severe lack of hospitals. As your city grows outwards and upwards, you will inevitably encounter many problems that you must overcome. After all, a happy city makes for a prosperous one. Getting down to the core mechanics of the game, Cities Skylines functions in an extremely similar fashion to 2013 SimCity. However, unlike SimCity, it isn't plagued with annoying issues. There aren't many bugs, the game is well optimised, there's plenty of space to build cities in, and best of all, the game is a true city simulation. Every single citizen in your city has a life. They have somewhere to live, a place of work or educating, and sometimes a vehicle. If you were to follow a single person over the course of a few days, you will see that they do in fact have a fully realised routine. And while this would be impressive enough on a small scale, it's mind-blowing when you're dealing with tens of thousands of people living in your city. A nice touch is that your population can let you know how they're feeling directly using a sort of Twitter feed at the top. To keep your city happy though, you have to meet a large number of requirements. Naturally, your population needs drinking water, which can be siphoned from a local river and distributed via a network of pipes. Furthermore, power is also a necessity which must be met, be it through burning coal or more eco-friendly means. To keep your streets clean, you must also make sure that waste is collected, so as not to pollute the city. Hospitals, fire stations and police headquarters are also useful for avoiding potential problems. It can be expensive at first, but it's worth it to keep your city safe. Moreover, to allow your citizens to perform complex jobs, you must of course educate them. To do this, you can build elementary schools, high schools and universities. It's also worth mentioning that constructing these service buildings will make your population naturally happier. However, if you decide to place a landfill site right next to a person's house, they're of course not going to be too happy about the smell. The bread and butter of your city is made up of 4 different zone types: residential, commercial, industrial and offices, with higher density variants of residential and commercial. Residential is initially the most important, as it gives people a place to live, but of course they are going to need work and places to shop as time goes on. Also, as your city grows, traffic becomes an increasing issue. Building larger roads and public transport systems are 2 good ways of dealing with congestion. Furthermore, creating districts within your city allows you to create policies and taxes for specific areas. This allows for a fine degree of control that isn't always found in city builders. For all its complex systems, Cities Skylines is not an overwhelming game. The user interface is intuitive, and the game does a good job of indicating how most problems can be solved. If you're a logical thinker, you shouldn't find it difficult to create a thriving metropolis with time. In my opinion, Cities Skylines is a must-buy for city builder fans. But for your average gamer though, I'd say it's definitely worth considering, as the game isn't that expensive on Steam. It's a great place to start, if you will. As always people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.